All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 17 of the Banter Boyz podcast. Big news. Big news. You heard it here first. We called it. Nikos said it. And I said, damn it, you stole my answer. Who got sacked? NUNO!
NUNO Espirito Santo. Bye-bye.
NUNO's gone. Crazy.
It's crazy, but all three of us predicted that would be the first one to go.
It's
which
crazy,
also makes it
unsurprising.
also crazy. Yeah. Like, that fight at the end of the season last year, I just think that was it. Which is shocking, because, like, everybody knew that was it. You know what I mean? And then you had, like, the Gibbs-White thing this year. It was like, okay, we had enough. We had Exhibit 1A, just like our law episode last week. We already had the exhibit that this owner's crazy. And then Gibbs-White thing came out, and we were like, oh, okay, yes, we got a second evidence that this dude's crazy.
I'll be honest, this is actually my first reaction of this. I didn't know he got sacked until right now. I was occupied for the last 2 hours, and I wasn't able to check my phone. I am looking at Fabrizio. I just want to say, absolute infinite amount of ball knowledge up here. I'm on one this year, and I feel like I know who's next. And I don't want to say it now, just because it'll look too obvious and scripted, but like,
okay,
infinite amount of ball knowledge.
I think JP has a song.
Never gonna win again. Sorry, it's
yeah.
I can't help it sometimes. That song plays on repeat in my head. And we will talk plenty about Manchester United. And then what? Oh, Nikos, there's another name that you had, which was both Pep and Mikel Arteta. So
mostly Pep. Pep is next. Pep is next. He's not finishing the season, and I want. Because I put that as, a few episodes ago, as my bold, unheard of prediction for the year. And I don't think we're that far off. And I wish I was able to put a wager on it, to be completely honest, like on DraftKings or something. Be like, oh, Pep getting sacked, and it's going to be like plus 5,000.
40,000. Yeah, I was going to say plus 40,000.
I wish I could do that, because I have this hunch that Pep's going to get sacked, and it's not finishing the season.
It's not going to happen.
What position do you think they are in the league where he gets sacked?
I say they lose another game or two in the next 5 fixtures, and he's out.
Oh, okay.
They don't have enough time. They don't have time for a slip up. He didn't end last year well. He's shown sign of weakness. Hold
on. They didn't end last year well.
Sorry,
they were in 7th in December, and they finished from January on. They had the most points in the league. So what are you talking about? They didn't finish the season.
They didn't do as well as they expected. They showed signs of weakness, and
they're in a rebuild. We're going all the way fucking back to this already.
That is crazy to say. Crazy. We have people. We put it for the viewers to say, "Is this a rebuild?" And we had one comment. But he said it wasn't a rebuild. We let the viewers decide.
Viewer, you're stupid.
Those are our viewers.
Nikos.
You don't talk to our viewers like
that.
Commenting. I thought you were going to say like 10th place by Christmas, and I was going to be like, wow. You think would be okay?
He loses 2 games in the next 5 fixtures. He's out of here.
Wow. Okay. We'll let the hot takes be a hot take.
Yeah, calling it.
Go ahead.
Imagine he's out before Ruben. Crazy.
That's not gonna happen.
That would be crazy.
Oh well, I mean, Teen Hog is available.
You guys want Big Ange? Get Big Ange.
I'm loving Big Ange instead, baby. No, he's not the guy. He's not the guy. No, I think Luis Enrique broke his collarbone over the weekend so that he could find his way out in case the job became available. That was one of the scariest tweets I got too. Breaking news: Luis Enrique rushed to the hospital because he fell off his bike and broke his collarbone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else entertained my message in the group chat. All I saw was like emergency surgery. And I was like, dude, the guy's dying. And then it just said like, oh, he broke his collarbone. I'm like, okay, somebody's got to lead that article better. You know, like I get that's the news is to get you to click on it, but I got a text message and thought he's dying.
Exactly. It got you clicking. They
did what they needed to do. Honestly, respect, but not respect, because I hate media, but
I respect the hustle. But hey, maybe we got to pick up some of those tricks of the trade.
I think that's what we got a title and clickbait people now.
I just had a thought. What if Pep gets fired and then Mikel Arteta goes to City? So Nico's was triple right on his hot takes that Arteta leaves Arsenal, Pep leaves City.
And then Mikel only wins his trophy for City. Oh my god, and then Arsenal is in the bin. Like always.
In the bin.
Infinite balls knowledge.
Any rumors on who you guys think that Forest go for?
I mean, I haven't even had time to think about it. Like we've been dealing with these Discord issues.
And it literally happened
and we didn't get to talk about it. It just happened. So crazy. I don't know. I mean, maybe I think was the special one of the ones rumored to be interested in that when he left. He said he wanted to be, it may have been sarcastic, it may have been tongue-in-cheek. He said he wants a Premier League team with no Europe. Now, they're not in the Champions League.
It wouldn't shock me.
Maybe Jose says Forest.
I would say
he's got Chris Wood.
I would say Ange and Jose are like, if I was owner, those would be the two.
I'm not looking at Ten Hag.
No.
It's going to be Big Ange. I think he's going to be the perfect suit for them right now.
I think so. I think he's probably the leader. Yeah, he's probably the leader there.
And we all know what happens. He always wins in the second season. So next season, Nottingham's winning something big.
Yeah. And now to go into our predictions. Arsenal have to face Forest with most likely a new manager bounce, which is awesome. We love that after an international break.
Well, it'll be if they get him in. It'll be an interim. It won't be.
It's like, yeah, you're getting a caretaker who's probably been with the club, and the guys are going to be like, hey, like, Nuno got sacked, but we want to play for you because we love you. Like, you know, you got like the manager, and then you got like the players coach who sits under the manager. Like, they're going to die for this guy. So it's going to be a tough one.
It's definitely going to be a tougher game than I think if Nuno was there. And I think also, like, let's say they hire Ange. He probably won't be in charge, but he'll probably be at that game. Which then it basically becomes a tryout for everybody. So definitely makes predicting this one a little bit tougher. I wrote down a prediction when we were talking about doing this for last week, and I just crossed it out. When JP was like, oh my God, Nuno was fired. I was like, all right, we're crossing that out. It's not going to be what I thought. So now it's going to be a little bit more of a cagey affair here, I think.
What do you got?
So I had 3-0 Arsenal. I thought we absolutely have to get back on track, have a big victory. But now I'm thinking it might be just a squeaky 1-0 Arsenal, or even like a 2-1. But I'm gonna go. Oh, but Saliba's not there. I'll go 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, and I think it's a 84th minute goal.
Oh, late.
Yeah, I think it's a late one to snatch it.
You know, I'm going with a 1-1 draw.
You son of a bitch. I had 1-0, and then I saw the news, and I said, holy shit. Chris Wood is scoring a goal in the dying breaths of this match to make it 1-1. The Forest crowd goes crazy.
Nuts. They need something. They got something
the away end goes crazy. But they go to the Emirates, and Arsenal scores early too. Arsenal scores early. Like, in the first 10 minutes. We got single-digit minutes on the clock. Arsenal scores, and it's just a frustrating 1-0, 1-0, 1-0 all match. And then Chris Wood out of nowhere levels a draw.
Yeah, I could absolutely see that. Yeah,
I'm coming in my pants thinking about it.
I don't like Mascara going against Chris Wood, but it is what it is.
I actually think it's going to be quite the opposite. I think Force get an early get an early goal, and then they're going to sit and do what Arsenal usually do and kind of park that bus. And then Arsenal is going to get that late 87th, 88th minute where you think they're just about to do it. And they're going to
throw on the best striker in 2025, Mikel Merino, with another hat trick for Spain.
They're going to get some squeaky, sleazy goal, and then it's going to be highly debatable, but they're going to get it. Probably Ben White dragging down the keeper again or something like that. And we're like, oh, yes, yeah, give him the goal.
He's still injured. He's still injured.
Good.
He's still going to do that. And Arsenal's going to get away with it. Mikel Arteta is going to be fine.
And then it was right. This is a tough week to pick out fun matches to try to get. Obviously, Sunday there's some better ones. So I think we're only going to do Brentford and Chelsea next. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see some good games. I mean, there's a lot of good mid-table games.
Yeah, but it's just tough to predict.
Yeah.
Like, do we want to throw a wild card in there while I'm looking at it before the Brentford Chelsea?
What do you want to do? Let's do it.
West Ham Spurs.
Okay, let's do West Ham Spurs. Write that down.
Let's throw West Ham Spurs in there. And I'm gonna say we got a 2-2 match here. Okay, I'm saying a thrilling 2-2 draw. I think Spurs drops a couple. And West Ham's blowing bubbles all day.
Okay.
3-1.
3-1 Spurs?
Correct. Whoa.
I'm going 2-1 Spurs.
Ooh.
There
we go. Just to throw a little extra in there.
That's a fun one in there. And then we'll go for Brentford.
Well, London action
versus Chelsea.
2-0.
Because what are we thinking?
2-0.
You think only 2?
Yeah, 2-0. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I went high last time. I gotta stop.
I'm saying 3.
I gotta stop thinking with my heart. 2-0.
I'm sorry. I have 3 as well. Not 3-2. 3 as well.
3 as well. Yes.
3-2. Okay. JP put 3-2.
And then we get well, this one's not great, but Liverpool Burnley.
Boy.
And the best one for last.
We're looking at a
4-0.
I was
4-0.
They're gonna get one in. Burnley's gonna get one in. But I think we're looking at like a 5-1.
4 zilch. Who said?
Does Isak play? He played for his country over the weekend.
Probably off the bench.
Him and Gyökeres.
He won't be starting.
I'm thinking
he'll be off the bench.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's off the bench. He scores. Makes it 4.
Okay. Somebody should be tailing these bets. We might.
That's what. Okay, I'll be honest. I thought about that. We all have different answers, but like I thought about each week we all put a parlay together.
That'd be
about our
we
wins,
should.
And then
a parlay
we just
builder.
Money, and then the money goes directly to Banter Boyz.
No, because then Kyle would have to start putting "this is not gambling advice" like ticker across the bottom when we're talking about it.
Well, we won't talk about it, but like we're doing it.
Maybe we build each.
We're not. This is not gambling advice. This is not.
Maybe we each. I think I like that. We do a 3-leg parlay. If Wes is here, we'll add whatever stupid leg he's gonna lose us on, and then I think each of us we each.
What do you mean? I think Gyökeres is getting 5 goals this week. What do you mean?
I think we each. We'll start it. We'll start it for next week. Each of us will pick one leg, and then everybody come with a backup in case we all pick the same thing.
But I guess the leg, how crazy are we? Just going for like win? Are we going
whatever
for, like, goal scorer?
the person
Are we going
whatever the person wants? So if one week I want to do a socket goal, but then the next week is like, oh no, Victor Gyökeres is scored in the 82nd minute. Put it on,
Let's keep it so each person can either do a win or a goal scorer. Because then you could do other stupid shit like tons. And
you're gonna have 3 yellow cards in that game.
I'm speaking directly to my brother right now. We have some people in this world that bet on corner kicks. And I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. And he does it
over or under how many corners?
Yup. Every single week. He'll be like, I put the over on 6 corner kicks. I'm like, stop doing it. Stop doing that. And he does it every single week. And
there's another initial guy that we know who loves that bet as well. And every time it comes up, our good friend RJ talks about how he loves the corner kick bet.
He does.
RJ, I'm gonna speak to you as well. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world. Stop betting on corner kicks.
Also,
I've done it once or twice, and that's it. I was like, this is the dumbest bet in the world.
I can't sit there and be like, come on, corner. No, I want a goal. I want to
get it out of bounds. Get it, shoot it at his legs. Let's go. All right, and the last matchup of the weekend, the big one, the one that could get Pep fired. The Manchester Derby.
Oh my God, if he loses the Man U Derby, he's getting fired. Oh my God, the loser's coach gets fired. That should be the for this match week is who's getting the loser gets sacked.
Loser goes home.
You better hope for a draw because the loser of this match is getting sacked.
So here's something crazy. So we have our predictions, but we also heard from someone who eats, sleeps, breathes, and shits Manchester City. So I don't know if you guys want to go through your predictions.
Yes. Then we have a fourth member that put in some predictions.
Yeah, and I don't know who he is. I've never heard of him. It was a viewer submission.
Yeah, we did get a viewer submitted.
Honestly, for you guys at home, feel free to send in your videos. Like we got one in there. Like this is actually really cool. Like we love to hear from our fans, so you should do it as well.
This guy
and we haven't watched it yet either.
Yeah, his email address was crazy Manchester City fan, which was weird. I'm gonna go. Pep saves his job here. 3-0 City.
Wow.
Reinders gets 1. Haaland gets 2.
No. We have an injured Haaland coming in and playing after he got just absolutely just lashed in the face. And I think
by a bus door.
That's going to take a toll on him. There's no Cherokee. Donnarumma didn't look that convincing today. You know, like I think we're going to get a thrilling 1-1 draw.
Oh.
Saves both of their jobs.
Okay. I disagree. It is a derby.
Who's going to win?
It is a derby. No, I'm disagreeing with your draw, you fuck. It's a derby, right? Ask Liverpool. Goodison Park has a moment to remember forever.
They do.
1-1. Remember that 1-1 Liverpool Everton?
Beautiful.
I'm thinking it's 2-2.
Ooh.
Up until the dying moment.
Ah, there it is.
And a now a healthy Philip Walter Foden puts the Red Devils to rest.
Where's it at?
Exercises the Devils. It's at the Etihad.
I'm going to change my bet. I lied. I'm going to keep mine. I thought about it. You said the Etihad. It took me a second to not. It took me a second to be like, that's not Old Trafford. All right, we're going to keep what I said. But anyways, I think we should get to our viewer submission.
Let's see what we
so
have.
Here's the viewer submission.
Let's check on that. Viewer submitted video. Here we go. Ready?
El grande luna azul, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without an amor of my own. Manchester, mi casa, mi corazón. For too long, the red side of Manchester has strutted around, living off of memories of glory long gone. They call themselves devils, but Sunday, a la Derby de Manchester, El Grande Luna Azul is here to exorcise those devils once and for all. I was raised in these streets, I learned to fight in these rings, and I bleed nothing but the sky blue. Every time I lace up these boots, I fight for the people of Manchester, the ones who stand tall at the Etihad, not the tourists at El Trafford. The Red Devils? Por favor! Against City, they are nothing but niños lost in the storm. They live in the past, but we are the future. This mask I wear is not to hide my face. It is to show the world that Manchester City has an identity, a fuerza, and a destiny that no devil can destroy. So Sunday, when the whistle blows, when the city is watching, remember this. Manchester is not rojo. Manchester is not divided. Manchester is sky blue. And if you don't believe it, then step into this ring and feel the wrath of El Grande Luna Azul.
I don't disagree with anything he said.
Brother cut a promo on us. I don't.
Oh man, that was fantastic.
I just want to say I love our fans.
I love our fans. We have the best fans. Nobody else is getting that video. Let me tell you.
No, that's all best fans, best content here. Banter Boyz podcast. Wow. It is crazy because I know that was a fan submission, but just some similarities. I thought I was like, I feel like I know this guy.
He definitely had a friendly vibe to him. You're like, you know like what? I would go to a bar with this guy. I'd hang out with him on
maybe
weekends.
have I gone to a bar with him already? Like I just felt like
I don't know, dude. If
okay, hold on a second. You can't convince me that wasn't Wes.
He isn't here today.
I've never seen El Grande Luna Azul and Wes in the same spot at the same time. I've never seen them two together.
I just saw it, El Grande Luna Azul on the podcast, and Wes is MIA.
Yeah, Wes said he has a special thing to do today, so we couldn't be on.
Because JP, I remember you saw him on the streets one time, right?
I did. I shook his hand. He gave me a mask.
Exactly. So that's why I was like, I know it can't be JP.
Yeah,
it's not me.
Wow, that's crazy. Honestly,
yeah.
Although
I'm shocked.
I do find it odd. To be fair, he didn't really give us a score prediction.
No, he told me it was 3-2.
Okay, same as yours. Same score prediction.
Like I said, I can't disagree with anything he said. He said 3-2. I said okay. I'm putting that down.
All right. Okay.
So.
Oh man.
Interesting. Okay. Also, we wanted to do some way too early because Champions League is starting once again next Tuesday. A week from tomorrow? Yes, a week from tomorrow. Champions League is starting, so I wanted to get some way too early predictions because we don't even know who's going to make it. But let's just see ultimate ball knowledge. Who's winning the Champions League this year?
I can tell you who's not winning this year. Arsenal.
Well, you know what? You said it. I'll say my answer now. Arsenal.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's my same answer for who's not winning the Champions League. That's crazy that we all three have the same answer.
I think that
for us.
I think that Liverpool have a lead when in the later stages of the Champions League, and Arteta says, "Fuck it, we're safe on top 4. Let's go for the Champions League," and starts resting guys during the league, and goes for it.
I think that Liverpool. So when I made my original predictions for the Premier League table, I didn't put Liverpool in first because I think that Arne Slot is going to be in a tough battle. And I think if they're in second or third and City are 8 points ahead, I think Arne Slot says let's go win the Champions League, and I think with Isak they can do that.
Okay, Liverpool.
Liverpool's
Nikos?
my prediction.
I get 2. No. Okay.
No, you can't pick with your brain or your head. You would get one choice. I chose my heart, and that was it.
Chelsea's not winning. I'm not saying it's going to be Chelsea. But I think we're going to get a unique winner this year. And I have
Okay.
2 teams in my mind that are going to win.
Let's hear them. I want to hear debate them to us both, and then I think the winner will. You know what I mean?
All right. Bayern Munich, unique as in like the last few years.
Mhm.
I feel like I don't know why, but Bayern's name is just tingling right here. It's just
Okay.
I look at them. I don't know. Napoli.
Oh,
I think Napoli comes out and absolutely crushes this year. They've been killing it. I think KDB is going to be a big piece of that puzzle. I think they picked up. Who knows? Maybe Højlund is a huge piece to that team right there. But I think Napoli's had a good team for the last few years. I think they're very talented. McTominay is unbelievable. I've always liked their team. I'm kind of a little bit of a Napoli fan. But I don't know. I'm gonna put Napoli out. That's my underdog as my.
Going Napoli.
I think they're gonna go far. It's an
Okay.
it's an outrageous pick, but
yeah. You should
I
put a
think-
bet on that, like now.
I think we should make a TikTok clip of you saying I am a bit of a Napoli fan, and then immediately zoom in on the Fiorentina scarf over your shoulder and play the da 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 da.
okay, to be fair, I have a
Da, da,
Inter
da, da,
Milan
da.
one. I have a Napoli scarf. I have a Lazio one right there. I collect scarves. I get
Okay.
scarves of places I've been to. All right, so I have a PSG one right here. I have a whole bunch of scarves, but I collect scarves. I'm not a Fiorentina fan.
Okay, that's good.
FA Cup.
FA Cup, tough. See, this is where I think Liverpool get the FA Cup. I think that's the one. I don't know. I just feel like the league. I don't know. It's tough. They're gonna have to choose. I think because their defense, I don't think is deep enough to do everything. So I'm saying Liverpool, FA Cup.
JP.
So what I love is the fact that there are 2 different Manchester clubs that can win the FA Cup. And that is Manchester City and not Manchester United, but FC United of Manchester. So if you want to sprinkle a little bit on FC United of Manchester, you can. But Manchester City are going to be the ones that take it.
That's a
straight.
real thing.
Yeah, FC United of Manchester. You've never heard of them?
No.
What do you mean?
That's nuts.
Yeah, Manchester City wins the FA Cup. They lost the FA Cup final last year. The FA Cup is a huge trophy. It's the only trophy where every club in England has a chance. After losing last season, I think they go out and win it this year.
It's gonna be. Oh boy, it's gonna be
An English team.
an English team. Faux show. Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah. Up the castle. I was trying to look at fixtures and stuff. Do they even have fixtures out right now?
No, I don't think so yet. That's why I was
Yeah,
just.
that's
you know,
why I was
it's way
trying to
too
look. I was
early.
like trying to look at like fixtures to say I'm like everybody's in it technically. Like everybody's in it.
Yeah, literally everybody.
I
Wrexham
don't
could
know.
win the FA Cup.
I think it's gonna be like one of those.
No, FA Cup fixtures are out.
I'm looking at it. I don't see anything. All I see is like no-name teams.
Including FC United of Manchester.
Exactly.
Is
I do
Grimsby
like how their
Town-
logo. I just looked them up. I do like how their logo is a boat, as like just like Man City's. It's basically just Man City in red.
But red.
Yeah. We take them, we make together. There we go.
And I'm seeing Cantona, if that's the same Cantona, is new co-owner of FC United of Manchester. Is that
There
real?
you go.
It is real. What the hell?
There you go. Like
That's a new,
flies.
FIFA
I love
manager team.
football. The most bizarre speech of all time, hands down, goes to Eric Cantona. So Newcastle. Okay, then League Cup. Who
This is going to
wins
sound
the Carabao Cup?
counterproductive of my Champions League one, but I think Arsenal have to win this one to save Arteta's job. So I do think Arsenal win this one. I don't think we're going to win the Champions League and the Carabao Cup, so I'm going to give them both, and I think they're going to win one of the two.
Hedging your bets.
Yeah, that's exactly.
This one.
Chelsea would have been
Oh.
my number 2 pick on this one.
Oh, this one. This one's going to Tottenham Hotspurs.
Ooh.
Glory, Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, it can't be the other glory.
It can't.
You think Grimsby can finish the dream run?
No, because Sheffield Wednesday has them next, and I'm a big Chef Wednesday guy. That's my second favorite
Spurs,
team.
League Cup.
God
Spurs.
damn it,
Spurs.
JP. God, this guy just has so much ball knowledge. It's crazy.
Dude, if you did a parlay of Napoli, Champions League, Newcastle, FA Cup, and Spurs Carabao Cup, you could retire.
Probably. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right after this. I just have to figure out how to do final wins.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Nikos, I love that we're on the same page. That I think Spurs, like they won a trophy last year, a major trophy. I think that they like really ride that feeling under a new manager. Like they're exploding with confidence right now.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Thomas Frank goes and wins them something, and I like the League Cup. I think is the one because I think out of like between obviously Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, like the Carabao Cup is probably the easiest one to win in terms of how many matches you play and potentially the draw that you get. I think that the Carabao Cup is the one that Spurs walk away with.
Because I also think this is going to be one that people don't take as serious. I know a trophy is a trophy at the end of the day, but I don't think this,
Yeah,
I don't
but
think the
teams because
cities-
it's like mid-season in a sense.
Yeah.
It's not at the end really. It's cared about less because you know what I mean. Unless you get to the final, it doesn't matter.
I don't think the cities of the world are going to take it serious. However, I do think the Arsenals of the world will take it serious because we're at the point where I know you guys
They got to
need to
win. Yeah,
you guys need to take something home, and I think now you guys are going to shift in focus of like, okay, now this Carabao Cup is important. Like any cup, any trophy is important for us. So I think you guys will try hard, but fall short at some point. I don't know when, but
I think it's not unrealistic to say Arsenal finished 3rd or 4th and get a trophy this year because they chose not choose to finish 3rd or 4th, but like, hey, we're going to prioritize these cup matches and try to get a trophy here. So we might slip up in the league,
yeah.
but you know, depending on what the league looks like in January, I think that. But that's been the problem the last couple of years. We haven't had a deep enough team, so when it gets to that January, February time, it's like you're getting deeper in these competitions. It's like, well, we really can only prioritize one of these 4 competitions. We don't have a team that was like, we could go for everything because then you're just going to lose everything. So it felt like he tried to go for the league the last couple of years and kind of like gave up in the Carabao Cup, play the kids, you know, rest everybody for half the game in the FA Cup and then go down a goal. So then it's like, okay, you're screwed, you know, so Yeah. We shall see. So, one person who did not get selected to win any cups was Manchester United.
What?
Crazy.
Crazy. Jinx.
So, Canna, our founding member who never made it onto the podcast, gave us a homework assignment because he hates the manager so much and he's so frustrated that he wants all of us to come up with our own starting 11 and formation and where we would play people, why we would play them there. So we all did that. Let me go to my team. So this was my team. I sent this to Canna to show him, and he said, if I was the board, I would hire you on the spot. If you just gave them this piece of paper and said, this is my team, and I will keep playing this team until either we figure out which guys are not good or we win something. So I did a back four. Dorgu, Delit, Yoro, and Mazraoui. I think that getting rid of the back five is the way to go with the players they have because they have the midfield players, but they just play them in the wrong positions. He's playing Bruno instead of Menu in that like 8 box to box role, and it just doesn't make any sense. Bruno is a 10, play him in the 10. And Kobe Menu is such a young, exciting talent from the United Academy. Like, put him in your team. Like, let him grow and let him see if you have just another kid that was really good or you actually have, a fantastic talent. I would also do Casemiro. They don't really have anybody else that thinks that's a position they should have tried to sell Casemiro and upgraded there. And then Sesko up top, Cunha and Mbuemo left and right of him. I think that makes the most sense. I think that Sesko has been able to rotate and play on the left wing, like in the middle of matches. So I think that him and Cunha could swap. Him and Mbuemo can swap. They could have like that fluid front three where if they want to, crash the box and have two of them go in, like I think that's the way to do it. I think Bruno in the 10, I think just works so much better. His shots outside the box are nasty, even though I absolutely hate him. And I think that the manager is a idiot for not trying this formation with these players.
Fair.
Who wants to go next? Whose team is up
Fair.
next?
Just click the next one.
All right, let's see who the next one is.
This is me.
Okay.
All right. We got a back four. I think he left out a key player. Diogo Dalot. I think he is a very talented right back. I think he needs to be on the team. 2 center backs, Delit and Maguire. I think Maguire has been getting, I don't know. Maguire has always gotten hate. I think it's fun to clown on him, but at the end of the day, he is a solid player. I think he's both a big player and then also can kind of be a threat aerial in the in the opposing side on corners. Mazwari, however you say his name, I think he's probably their best bet. Other than, Dorgu's still young, so I'd rather have Mazwari in as more of an experienced player. We kind of have like a 4-4 going on. We're gonna have Bruno and Mano in the middle. I think not really kind of preferring one or back. I guess you can kind of go both kind of work back, but still there so Bruno can be an attacking threat. Manu can kind of do both. Mbuemo going to be on the wing. I put Amad Diallo as the other wing because I think he is actually best as a winger because the more I've seen him play as like a super sub, he's such a threat offensively that I think he'd be good there. Cunha is going to play that 9, or what is it, 10? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to play that 10 right behind Sesko because I think he needs to be kind of that right behind him attacking threat. And then Sesko right up top. And then Lamon's their new keeper inside. So this is team I would go for. I went a little bit more different than I feel like the expected route, but I like this route personally. I just think this is an experience mixed with some young, and then you kind of give Cunha that false 9 position.
Yeah. Okay. Go to GP's team.
So right away, I want to make a change. I agree
Okay.
with Nikos. I think Dallo is a great right back. I love that Luke Shaw's healthy, so I put him in, and I think Dorgu is the other best wing back. But maybe I'd drop Shaw and go Dallo on the right, Dorgu on the left. I know Dorgu's left-footed, so that would make more sense. But Casemiro's got to be your pivot
Yep.
or your defensive mid. And I haven't hated what I've seen from Mason Mount so far. So I feel like this is the most experienced lineup that they have in terms of players who have just played in the Premier League. And I think if you put these guys on the pitch, they will get you the most points at the end of the season. Cunha's played on the left. Mbumo, great right winger. I mean, you have two wingers that love to cut inside and shoot. And Cheshko is enough of a presence up top that, like, if you leave him alone, he gets a one-on-one, he's going to score. And then you have two just dynamic attackers on either side. Let Bruno kind of stay back and move forward with the ball, or if Mount's pushing forward with the ball, let Bruno sit back a little bit and be your outlet, and let him distribute from deep. Like the way that I saw this United team coming together in the summer was, holy shit, they have Cunha, Sheshko, and Mbumo in attack. Just let Bruno pass the ball to one of them and take a shot, because you just do that over and over and over again, they're gonna score goals. And at the end of the day, like, you need to score goals to win, and whoever scores the most goals wins. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's rocket science. Like, you have experienced defenders in Delic and Maguire who have both done it on the biggest stages. I don't know why we need to go out in some 3-4-1-2 or 3-4-2-1 and like try to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah. The formation he plays is so stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Like, and Casemiro is good enough that if you just play a back four and you don't have the ball, let Casemiro back up all the way. You know what I mean? Like, just in front of your defensive line. Let Bruno and Mount become eights when you don't have the ball. You know what I mean? Casemiro will become the six. And then you're all right. You know what I mean? You still have five people back there. Like, I just don't
Yeah.
get the...
With three in the back, I think you're putting too much pressure on Euro. And if Euro makes a mistake as like a young center back, like, you guys are absolutely screwed. So it's a lot of pressure to put on what, an 18-year-old kid, 19-year-old kid.
TT put him on blast last year on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
TT singled him out, and it's like, well, yeah. I mean, he's what was
Well,
he
he was
20
kind of
years
the
old at the time?
Yeah, he's kind of the reason why they lost that game against Tottenham. Like, he made a lot of mistakes, unfortunately. But like, yeah, how old is he? He's 19. Yeah, he's 19. So like,
Yeah.
he made quite a bit of mistakes, and I just think he's too young for the. I mean, like, look at you have DeLitt and Maguire, and you're starting a 19-year-old kid in front of them.
Yeah, like, for me, I put Euro in there because in my head it was like, if you're gonna go play, a bottom third team, a bottom half team, then yeah, put Euro in there, get some experience. When you go play City, yeah, you do DeLitt Maguire. You know what I mean? And like, let the kid not play every game. Let him play the easy games. Let him,
Ooh, interesting. What do you think the lineup is for this weekend? Is it the lineup that you put out there?
No.
I think it's the exact same lineup from last weekend or the last time United score. He doesn't change. That Canada's one of Canada's biggest issues. Like, the dude just is so static. He just does. He's like stubborn. Like, okay, we're going to play this way, but it's like, but if you don't have those players, dude, then you can't play that way. When Arteta came in, he played a back five. Does he play a back five now? No. He did, because we had no good midfielders. We had no good defenders. So the only thing to do to stop people from scoring is to do a back five. Like, that was all you could do. But that's not how he wants to play, and that's not how he plays now. Like, you have to kind of play with who you have, not, oh, I want to play this way. Like, okay, You know what I mean? You could try to implement that, but if you don't have the right guys, it ain't working. You got to change it up, dude.
What's crazy is I'm not going to be shocked if Ruben does come out with, this 3-4-2-1, or if you want to call it a 5-back even. I wouldn't be shocked to see him do something bizarre, like have 4 central defenders, or 4 natural center backs, and then 1 wing back. And if it's Dorgu, he's on the left. If it's Diallo, he's on the right. But if it's Dorgu on the left, I wouldn't be shocked to see like Harry Maguire as the right wing back, like something crazy like that. Because, like, I will say, Harry Maguire, as much of a refrigerator as he is, he's one of the best attacking defenders that I've seen. Like, he creates moments anytime he goes up to the other half of the pitch. And I wouldn't be shocked to see Harry Maguire as like he's going to be on the sheet, whether it's a goal or an assist.
Yeah. Me and you talked about it one time, JP, that there's certain players who whoever was their coach as a kid or, you know what I mean, in high school, chose them the wrong position. Harry Maguire and like Mikel Mourinho, those guys were meant to be strikers.
Oh, Harry Maguire
just
should have been
have-
on the shuffle ladder,
like,
getting
he-
his like little footwork skills
Absolutely.
done.
Like he just has such a good like header into the like he's just so good at it. It's like, dude, you
Even
missed
his
the call.
delivery into the box, the dude puts
Yeah.
balls on a dime.
Even I remember it wasn't the penalty kick against Grimsby when they lost, but Harry Maguire had the last time I was watching United get a
I
penalty
had to
kick.
mention it.
He had one like top netting. I was like, okay, Harry Maguire, like where did that come from? And Mikel Mourinho, same thing. He scored a hat trick, 3 days ago. It was like, why are you a DM? Who told you to do this? They screwed you.
Yep.
My one person that I think when he's healthy, I feel like no one really talks about him anymore. Lissandro Martinez.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
MIA.
I think he would come in if he was healthy, but
Mhm.
again, it's like, are you just
Because
playing a back
he's
five to
also
play
a
these
center.
guys?
He's also a center back, left back kind of position. So he would
He's-
kind of fit perfect
exactly.
in that 3-back that he likes.
Mhm. If
So
if you have
he-
Maguire, Delict, and Martinez, that's a good back three.
I wouldn't be as mad as that.
Yeah, but play that when he's back, not when he's
Yeah.
at home in crutches.
I think it says return date soon.
Yeah.
Get
So
injured
we
in what,
shall-
February? Yeah.
Yeah. So we shall see. So I'm impressed to see what Canna says about our teams. We'll give a response. And
Oh, also shout out to Canna because he gave me Florian Wirtz. That was a big fantasy move for
Big
me.
trade.
did.
Florian Wirtz for Cunha, straight up.
A straight up Cunha for Wirtz trade, and I think we both won.
that's the most fair.
I think I won a little bit more, but I think we both got additions to our team that helps us, and I was just
I think
We'll
they were
see.
picked in the draft like right next to each other, so it's like literally the most fair
oh yeah, 100%.
trade that you could make.
Both of our
Canada's
first round
United
picks.
fan wants Cunha. Florian Wirtz has been dog shit so far. Goes to Germany and turns up, but goes back to the Premier League and
He just need to get his feet wet. He just need to get his feet
Yeah.
wet. He's come back.
See
He's
how
gonna
he
score
does.
he's gonna score a Hattie next time out.
I'm sure.
Against Burnley.
It's not. So yeah.
Viewers, let's get some predictions. Manchester Derby, big weekend. Tell us what your scoreline is. I want to know. And tell us what you think about El Grande Luna Azul.
Yeah. Should we make him a
I-
member of this podcast?
I wouldn't be shocked to see something from El Grande Luna Azul in the next episode when Manchester City and Arsenal have their preview segment.
Yeah. I'm sad that I can't watch that game. But
Por qué?
going to the Patriots Steelers game. My brother's a Steelers fan, and we've talked about going to a game together our entire lives. And every time they've played, it's been like Christmas weekend. So it's like, okay, yeah, well, that's not going to work. Or we were too young. So finally going, we got 50-yard line, 6 rows back.
Damn.
Great seats.
Actually,
Awesome.
I was booing just a few seconds ago. I hope, and I hate the Patriots so much. I do. I hate them with a burning passion. But I want you to stomp the Steelers out.
Let's go,
want you
Nico.
guys to
Let's go.
absolutely destroy and just bury Rodgers on the field. And that's not because I'm a Jets fan. It's because I'm a Jets fan. But yeah, fun stuff, y'all.
Yeah, it should be good. But I think the City game, I think that's 11:30 kickoff. So
Or do you think we might hear from El Grande Rojo?
Azul.
El Gunner?
No, I was trying to. What's the word for son? El Grande Rojo
Soul.
Soul. El Grande Rojo Soul. We're gonna hear from him this weekend or next weekend. I don't know. We can only hope.
Well, yeah.
We can only hope.
I don't. It's impossible for Wes to be both people.
True. Yeah,
True.
We only know one person that would be El Grande.
He does do a lot of fun realtor videos. He has a good acting. You know, I think he could do it.
He does.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We shall see. Thank you guys again for tuning in. And if you watch the whole episode and you're thinking, hey, what happened to the lawsuit? We still don't know. Nick has not made his decision yet. So we're still just in limbo waiting. So we'll see what happens. And
he is what it is.
Yep. We will see you next Monday for episode 18. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Banter Boyz, let's go. We'll play hard.